All right, welcome back to the Shaved In, everybody. Today we're going to be looking at a new razor made by Wilkinson Sword. Pretty nice packaging. Comes with 5 double-edged safety razors, long metal premium handle. It says on the back here, premium metal handle, traditional barbershop shave. Wilkinson Sword's classic double-edged blades are triple coated and provide an incredibly close and comfortable shave. Expert bladesmith since 1772, classic shave since 1898. It's a long time ago. Butterfly opening for easy blade removal. So let's go ahead and break this guy open and we'll see what it's about. All right, so kind of standard packaging. This safety razor was pretty cheap. I got it off of Amazon. I think I only paid like 15 bucks for it. Got some good weight to it. You can see it's got like gorgeous knurling on the side. Came with the, I want to say, where is this? I don't know if this is the German made ones or if it's the UK. I think these are German. With the old pack of Wilkinsons, the black packs. Not too big of a fan of these ones. I prefer the ones made in India. Usually it's called the saloon pack. There is a difference, believe it or not. So since we are trying a new razor out today, I'm gonna go ahead and use a soap I know works really well and I haven't used for quite a while. I'm kind of excited to use it again, which is PAA's Clown Fruit. Love this stuff. Excellent scent, super different, it's unique, it's talky, it's got bubblegum scent, it's like musky, masculine, it's good. As far as the pre-shave today, going back to the Blue Label Parasso, it's got the vitamin E and aloe in this one. So, all right, let's go ahead and get a fresh blade loaded in this guy. Again, butterfly doors. Pretty nice to be able to have the butterfly doors. I actually prefer that in a safety razor just because it's easier to handle it. I mean, you don't have extra parts you need to take apart or anything like that. It's, you know, you twist the handle, the thing opens, you drop the blade in there, you twist the handle again, you're ready to go. As opposed to kind of got to do somewhat of a balancing act and then keep everything sandwiched together for the 3 pieces. The Merkur 34C is pretty nice because it's only a 2-piece. They did a pretty good job at keeping most of the safety razor together. So again, nice fresh blade. I do like to use these safety razor blades only once, just because they're so cheap. We'll just twist it. All right, and I have no idea if this is going to be super aggressive or not. It does look like there's quite a bit of blade exposed. You can see right there. It's got the nice Wilkinson Sword label on the front. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we'll give it a shot. If I hate it, it's only 15 bucks and I tried something new. So it's a win. All right, gonna get, you know what, let's get the face washed off, get the pre-shave on, and then we'll load up the brush and then we'll get into it. Again, this is mostly about the performance of the safety razor today. All right. Again, I do like to be generous with my pre-shave. I'm a big fan of pre-shaves. I have noticed a significant difference when I shave with a pre-shave compared to shaving without, because there's been a couple times where I forgot. When I was running late to work, just wasn't thinking about it, just trying to get through shaving quick. I forgot to put pre-shave on, and it was a pretty uncomfortable shave to where I noticed the difference. I said, what did I do differently? And I realized I didn't have my pre-shave out. So it does make a difference. I like Parasso. Phoenix Artisan's Prickly Pear pre-shave is also nice. But you better be a fan of menthol. Gonna be using the Yaki brush. Still think that is so cool. Now, this is the 24 millimeter Yaki. I looked on their website. They actually got quite a few brushes to where they use this resin concept. There was one that had like it's like an ocean themed that I kind of want to get. It had like a seashell and some seaweed and sand as the base layer, and it's got that really cool blue, like turquoise type look to it, as if it's underwater. So pretty neat. I haven't seen companies really do that to where they put different stuff inside the resin to make it kind of themed. All right, I probably have way too much soap on here. We'll get into it. So again, clown fruit smells fantastic. It's just such a unique scent. It's musky. It's got that talc, kind of like baby powder, bubble gum. Yeah, that's good. Smells good. Get the can washed off here. Keep things looking presentable. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh yeah, I got too much on there. I can already tell. I'm gonna just dip it in my water here that I was soaking the brush in to kind of thin some of this out because it is too thick for my my taste. I'm looking for the nice, creamy, fluffy consistency, not chunky, thick. That's looking a little better. I'm gonna thin it out a little bit more water here. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, looks good. Looks good. All right. So one thing I really do like about this, it does have a long handle. Comparing it to, so the Henson is also a long handle, but this one is even longer. So you got about, I'd say close to ½ an inch longer, and this is a long handled razor. It fits entirely in my hand. If you look at the Edwin Jagger, which is kind of in between a long handle and a standard short handle, you have about 1 inch to 1.5 inches difference there. So again, I have noticed that I do enjoy shaving with longer handled razors in general, just because it feels like you have more control over it. I don't like shaving to where I'm having to hold on to a little baby razor. Good example, I love the razor, but the Merkur 34C is too short for my taste. I've been wanting to splurge and get the long handle version of the 23 or 34C. I think it's a 23B or something like that. I'd have to look it up again. Just to see how the longer handle, performs. It's supposed to be the same head, but just long handle. Also, one thing I don't really like about this one right off the bat is the overhang. So you can see there's a very, very large amount of overhang. Some people prefer that because when you open it, you have something easier to grab the blade with, as opposed to the Henson. When you put a blade in there, I don't have one in there now, but it is completely flush. You can see some of my other videos. Just the head length, you can see it is shorter. So Henson specifically wanted to have the blade flush to where nothing is peeking out, nothing can catch. This one is not. So you only have exposed blade as far as the razor head goes with a large overhang. But do the first pass. Okay. So right away, not too bad actually for 15 bucks. If you're gonna just dabble with the proper way of wet shaving, it's actually quite comfortable to shave with, but we'll see how it is when I get to the sensitive part of my neck. So I will say there is more blade exposed than I would care for. I can feel it's a slightly more aggressive shave comparing it to the Henson or the Merkur. But so far it's very comfortable. I have about 2 days worth of growth here. And everything on the downward pass is very comfortable. All right, here's the test. This section going down and going upward pass is where I find out if I'm ever gonna touch this again. Very nice. It's comfortable to shave with. It's got some weight to it, which I do look for and appreciate in DE razors. Yeah. One thing I wish they would have done, so the knurling on this is gorgeous. The camera's probably not doing it justice. They didn't cross the knurling. It's kind of like a barbershop pole, one streak knurl going all the way down. So if you hold it and your hands are wet, you can kind of see it's spinning like a barbershop pole up the grooves. Not a big deal, you know, be a big boy, hold your razor, you know, if you need to keep your pinky on the bottom there to kind of help support it like that, you can. But it's one thing I did notice, like let's say if I was going to compare it to the 34C, okay, this has proper knurling in it to where it's like a bench press bar. If you're going to work out, very similar knurling to it to where you're going to be able to grip it, no problem, and it's going to grab your skin. To where this one, it is smoother, but aesthetically it looks great. Just hold the razor a little better. Again, you're only paying 15 bucks for that. You're not, you know, this guy I think was like 120, 130. You know, you pay for it, but it's different. It's a different razor. It's different feel. But yeah, I like it for 15 bucks. That's a steal. So I'm gonna get the face washed down real quick. I'm gonna do the second pass here, and then we'll get into the splash. I do like to wash the face down before I go on the second pass, just because I typically overload my brushes with soap. I'd say especially since switching to the Badger brush. The bristles are thicker, and so they do pick up more soap. Just to see how much this guy holds in there. It is insane how much soap this thing holds. Holds liquid really well. You can get a nice quick lather. I did experience that kind of nasty animal-y scent when I first opened the package and used it for the first shave. But that has since gone away. Once you start using the different soaps, a lot of them are so strong, it's just going to mask anything that's not working out, or that's not smelling right as far as the animal scent goes. All right. Let's do pass number 2. So this is where we're going to see if it is too aggressive or not. And so far, it feels great. I can totally see myself using this as an everyday safety razor. If you're on a budget, but you want to try something new, or you want to get a gift for someone important to you that's into the proper way of wet shaving, I would strongly recommend this because it does have it's a good presentation. I mean, this is something you can leave out on your countertop and it's gonna look nice. It's it's not ugly. Again, my only gripes are they probably could have crossed the knurling to make it a little more grippy for your hands for comfort. And then I personally do not like any overhang. Some people look for that to where when you open it back up, instead of trying to dig in there, now you have these 2 overhang to grab. Just for presentation purposes and handling the razor, I don't like overhang. But to each his own. Yeah. It's a nice razor. I would definitely recommend it. As you can see, I've got no nicks anywhere. It is super smooth. I was a little worried at first with how much blade was exposed there. You can feel it. You can definitely feel it cutting close, but it's not uncomfortable. And I think it pairs excellent with the Wilkinson India version. It's one of the more comfortable shaves I've ever had, to be honest. I'd say even less aggressive or more comfortable than my Edwin Jagger, which I hate to admit because this is an excellent, excellent safety razor. But just to show, as far as cost, okay, yes, it looks gorgeous. Very nice presentation. I do have a blade in there I didn't take out. There's no overhang. Okay, that's what I like. It's a bigger head if you compare them. Cons, it's shorter. I like longer handles. And it's slightly more aggressive than other safety razors. But they're both great. It just depends what you're looking for. But if you're on a budget and you're trying to find something that looks nice, shaves nice, nice, easy to handle, it's got the nice, easy butterfly doors. I mean, you take it out, wash it off. You just put a towel through there, dry it off inside there, dry off the outside, and this thing will last you a really, really, really long time. So as I said before, I only use my razors once. I have one of these little blade banks here. Just pop that guy in there. It's actually getting full. And once that fills up, I buy a new one. But it holds a lot of razors. Get this guy washed off, dried off. I'll get my face washed off, and we'll close this guy out. Cold water for the final wash. Helps close the pores. All right. Let's use this guy. Again, excellent shave, no nicks anywhere, no irritation, not even really any redness coming in. Maybe a slight amount inside my cheeks here, but that's nothing to worry about. No razor burn, it's super slick. Knocked down everything I was wanting to knock down. Let's go ahead and make a splash here. This thing has the coolest label. I don't really like clowns. I actually hate clowns, but it's different, and I like different. So, excuse me. I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold here. My voice is a little raspy this morning, and oh yeah, a little bit of a scratchy throat, but I'll survive. I do enjoy that alcohol sting in the morning. Also, just smells so good, so good. I mean, if they still have the clown fruit on sale, I don't get paid for any of this stuff, but I'm telling you, this is they did such a good job with that scent profile. It's so different, so unique, and I wish I can shave with it more. I just got so many soaps that I want to try, and I keep coming across, I keep getting. It's always nice to come back to the soaps and just be like, you know, yeah, I remember that one. It's really, really good soap. Anyways, final thoughts on the Wilkinson safety razor. I don't think there's a model number on this guy. It just says classic shave. So you can find it on Amazon. That's where I got it. I think I paid $15 for it shipped. Really cheap. Really, really cheap. The cheapest razor I bought, and I'm surprised to say it's one of the most comfortable safety razors I've used. But it just goes to show, you know, sometimes things are done right, and it doesn't need to be an arm and a leg to buy. But, you know, it looks good. So, still a nice presentation piece. It's got the nice Wilkinson sword logo on top there. Again, butterfly door, I do prefer that. It's much more convenient, easier to load and unload. It's quick, throw it in there, lock it down, done. Overall, very pleased with it. So do recommend it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the shave. Please tell me what you do like. Please tell me what you don't like, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of. And until then, I'll see you next time.